So here's a dio. Um, it's pretty big. It's a little bigger than it looks in the picture. So um, yeah, if you have room for it, it's I sent the measurements, but we got about 18 and a half deep and 19 wide, 19 and a half wide, and 17 tall. Um, all the walls are magnetized. The top is even magnetized, and then the rest are just positioned loose. So I'll show you here in a minute how to assemble it. But here how the figures scale. It's 1/12 scale, so they scale pretty good. You can see the barrels in comparison to the windows. I got two regular size and I got big size Hulk. So for the inside, and I've got more the other videos on Instagram, but just a quick look around. This is all made of foam, so be gentle with it. Everything is 100% made out of foam, except for, of course, the barrels, the piping, that's PVC pipe in the back, which you can just kind of position this anyway. All the bricks, everything's foam. Cardboard, straws. The window is made out of plexiglass, and the window, whatever you call these, the rails or window bars, that's 3D printed. So, okay, so, and I'll deconstruct it. So these are just placed on here. So we got slots. I had these grooves built or cut in. And some of these are just a little snug. So these just pop off. So on these, the brighter side out, the darker side in. I just save paint like that, so you're not going to really see the back. So this roof is magnetized. So I got 3 magnets. You got to make sure to put these in a. I'll show you here in a sec. So the magnets are in a particular order. So this is the roof right here. So we got magnet, magnet, magnet. Only one of these rails have a magnet on top. So you have to make sure that this one, the bright side sticking facing forward, and the magnetized one is the second to the back. So you got the magnet right there. And then when you have this in order, that magnet will slip on the top of this. Okay. So this is just corrugated paper. Let me just be careful with it. It's pretty flexible. This one doesn't. There's no order. So this one you need to make sure this one obviously goes in the back. Before I ship it out, I'm probably just gonna trim a little bit off the top there. I think this middle one is pretty snug. So the paint is sticky, so this isn't glued. It's just like this because of the paint. So just be careful. Oh, man, it's been sitting in that position. I'll touch that up before I send it. But as you can see, when it sits there, If you just plan on having it for display, and if you plan on disassembling it, just remember that the paint can get it to stick. I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, so here we got the pieces off. So this one, here go all the pieces. Remember, this is all foam, so you just want to be gentle. So this part goes on the back. It goes into these grooves here. Okay, and then this is not glued. It just sits in the center to hold up the rust. I put rivets on one side because I ran out. So just rivet side out. However, you can pose it however you want. I kind of do it in the same pattern as this one. So here go the parts. Remember, this is all foam. I'm pretty meticulous when I package this. So now all these parts are loose. I'll have these. Comes with all these. Those will be bagged up. This is not glued. So it sits in between this brick and the wall, and it holds in place. So let's see, that comes off. And you just kind of put that back. You want to put it a little higher right there. So this will come with it. So then now you got these 4 separate pieces, or the floor and 3 walls. So this is a double-sided wall. These are inside walls are finished, and the back side are not. It's not meant to be displayed, so it's a corner piece facing this way. The back sides aren't finished because, no one's really going to see that. I'll probably just black it out for you before I ship it. Same thing for the back. So all this is magnetized. Got magnets right there. See? And it just kind of locks in place. Same thing for... So all these pieces here are magnetized. See, and it comes out collapsed. So I'm gonna have a bunch of extra shipping or packaging. You're gonna see a bunch of scrap pieces in the package because I'm gonna have a bunch of bubble wrap, and I'm gonna sandwich these in between other layers of scrap foam just to make it strong, while it's being shipped. So that goes right there. These are 2 separate pieces. I've never done one like that before. It's usually just one piece. So it's glued right down the middle. So I'm scared if during shipping it should be good the way I pack it, but if the glue pops off, don't be scared to make sure you use low temperature glue gun. Little dab in the middle. Make sure these pieces are aligned. The brick part and the bottom part. When you assemble it, if it does pop off, make sure you're doing it as the floor and this back part are up. That way you can align it and make sure it's aligned. It's going to be slightly off, but that's okay. You can kind of just adjust the magnets and push it over. So there you go. If you have any questions, just let me know.